Get ready to go in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome to SBC Radio. My name is Lily, and today I'm joined by
Gabe Chapman.
and
Jason Young.
today we have a lot of topics on the board, but let's start with who is the best NBA team coming into the 2022-2023 season. Jason, you go first.
I think it's be definitely the Clippers because Kawhi's coming back healthy. Paul George is coming back healthy too, and they added John Wall, who's going to be the third best player on the team. He's going to be covered by the third best defender. They have a good coach. They have a good bench. And I just think they're going to be the best team in the West. And I think they're going to put all the pieces together and finally win the championship.
I'm going to have to disagree with you there because we haven't seen John Wall play in a long time, especially with Kawhi. We still don't know if he's that guy still. But my pick is going to be the Golden State Warriors. Though they have lost some key bench pieces like Gary Payton, Otto Porter, and Juan Toscano-Anderson, they still have some young pieces like Moses Moody and Jonathan Kuminga, and they're getting James Wiseman back to play that big center role that they need. And they moved Kayvon Looney to the bench. They still have a great young team with a lot of great pieces, and they could go back to back.
So I will have to disagree with you because I think the Clippers defensively have like the talent to slow down the Warriors. Like Kawhi, Paul George is a good defender. Terrence Mann's a good defender. I think they can put those three guys on Curry in the playoffs. I think they'll slow them down. And their defense is going to be good this year. I think it will slow down the Warriors' offense too.
The issue is the Clippers are so old, so how do you combat having such an old team with like the Warriors who are much younger with some older veterans to help guide the way?
I think the Clippers should rest their players like they did in the past. Like maybe play like 50 games, like save them for the playoffs because the regular season doesn't matter for them. As long as they're healthy for the playoffs, they'll be fine.
Anything else?
I don't think there's anything else besides, you got Jordan Poole now, who's still that young guy rising up. He's in that starting lineup, and he's going to make a difference.
All right, let's move on. Who do you think the best player this season is going to be?
I'll start this time. I think it's Giannis. He's been that guy. He's always been in that top 3 MVP conversation. No one can stop him. He's 6'11", and he can guard all positions 1 through 5. He is unstoppable. He can do everything on both sides. He does struggle sometimes from the free throw line, a little bit from three-point, but it's not as bad as you think. He is still that guy, and he's a great player.
I'll have to disagree with you because I think it's going to be Kevin Durant because all these trade rumors are coming around. People calling him like soft because he's trying to move. I think he's going to take all this for motivation and go. Like he was already averaging like he can get 30 every night. And when he came back off his injury, well, most people come back slow. He came back his normal self or even better. Because Kevin, he's a 7-footer who can score on anybody. I think he's going to be better than last year because he's going to be motivated because everyone's talking about him requesting a trade.
I think KD wants to get out of the environment that the Nets have. Don't know if it's the greatest environment for him to be in, but with all of these trade rumors, is he going to find a team that actually wants him and that he wants to be on, or do you think he's going to have to settle for the Nets again?
I think he should stay. I think he's going to have to stay with the Nets because no team wants to give him like 5 draft picks and like 4 young players. But also, if you look at the Nets roster, Ben Simmons, Kyrie, and Kevin Durant, and Royce O'Neal, that's a pretty good roster that could easily win a championship right now. So if he wants to win a championship, he could easily stay with Brooklyn and have a good chance to win.
I don't really think that Kevin Durant's better. Like, you were saying that he could drop like 30 any night. But if you remember back to the 2021 NBA Finals, Giannis dropped a 50-point game in the last game in the series to win the NBA Finals. And he didn't really make it back because there has been a couple of roadblocks last season. But now they have everybody back. They've gotten a little bit better. And I think that Giannis can lead that team pretty far.
All right, let's get one more rapid fire. Is Steph Curry, 2022 Finals MVP, by the end of his career, is he going to be a top 10 player of all time?
No, I don't think he is because unless he wins like 3 more championships, I don't think he'll be top 10 because there's so many good legends who are better than him. Like me personally, I don't think he's the second best point guard of all time. I'll put him at 3 with Magic Johnson and Isaiah Thomas better than him. I think he has to win 3 more championships for him to be top 10 or even on Mount Rushmore too. Even though he changed the game, I still don't think he's top 10.
Okay, I think that is blasphemy. How do you put Isaiah Thomas over Steph Curry? Steph Curry has changed the game. Kids are now like taking 3-pointers on fast breaks instead of just going for a wide open layup. He is changing from like that logo shot, Kids are doing that because of him. He has changed the game. He is top 10. He has got a finals MVP, 4 rings. He has led a 73-9 Warriors team. That guy has done everything you can ask for him. He's got 2 MVPs, one of them unanimous, the first and the only ever. He has slid in that top 10 position. I think he's 10. He's taken out Akeem Olajuwon. Akeem Olajuwon is now 11 for me.
All right, thank you for tuning in. This was brought to you by Nike. Just do it. Thanks. We'll see you next time.